Soul, a movie where a black guy dies.
You can ask the flowers.
Nah, but there's obviously more to it. It's quite the moving film. And that's why I want to talk about it. Let's get it. So there's this dude named Joe. And all he wants in life is to be a big dick jazz pianist. And so his friend, out of nowhere, hooks him up with a gig with this Dorothy girl. She's like a famous jazz performer in that universe, I guess. So naturally, this dude is hyped. He's going to get to play with the Dorothy Williams. That is a huge break. And then he dies.
I sit for hours.
Quick side note, how do you fall into a manhole, bro? That's got to be one of the stupidest ways to go. Ain't no way. Anyway, his soul is transported to the great beyond, which is basically just a stairway to this big light. And then once your soul hits the light, you go poof. Isn't this supposed to be a children's movie? I'd be having a crisis if I saw that as a kid. Like, Mommy, do I just disintegrate when I die? Bro, you're made for children. Make the death seem a little more peaceful, dog. Damn. Anyway, Joe escapes because plot armor and then lands into the great before. Nice naming, by the way, guys. Great beyond, great before, great in between. And this dude is a middle-aged soul in a field full of people who haven't even been born yet. So he kind of stands out. Some entity, I don't know what they're called, finds him and they mistake him for a mentor, which is a soul that's meant to help unborn souls find their spark. Oh yeah, a spark is what souls need to finally be born. Too much explaining, man. Golly. Anyway, the main character obviously can't have an easy soul to mentor, so instead they give him a soul that's been there for like all eternity, named 22. This girl just refuses to get a life, literally. Like, I don't have a life either, but at least I'm alive. Get wrecked, 22. I'm better.
Eleanor bluebirds.
So after unsuccessfully finding 22's spark, they give up and rely on black magic instead. They do a little song and dance, and then he gets pushed into life. But 22 was like, nah, I'm coming with you. So of course Joe becomes a cat, as so often happens. 22 experiences life for the first time and she's all like, damn, this life thing isn't so bad. But Joe, the cat, just wants to perform his jazz. He's locked in, bro. 22 over here vibing. Joe's like, nah, bro, you only feel like that because you in my body. You're not like that. So she gets sad after getting roasted and she gives him the N-word the Earth pass. So he comes back to life, performs, and after the post-nut clarity hits, he's like, damn, this don't feel as good as I thought it would. So he visits a local crackhead, goes into a meditation, which then gets him back into the great before somehow. I don't know, man. This is a children's movie. Shut up. He finds 22 looking all sad and lonely, but he understands it now. The spark all the souls are looking for isn't a singular purpose. It's just the want to live. You get your spark once you truly want to experience life. So Joe's all like, I'm sorry, dog. I didn't mean none of it. You right. You deserve to live. And gives up his Earth pass, and then she's born. It's just like that. So in my opinion, the movie should have ended with Joe going to the great beyond and accepting his fate, which he was going to do. But since this is a children's movie, obviously the cosmic beings were gonna pull some shit. So they quite literally moved a single piece of this dude's counter thing, and that's all it took. Joe's alive. I wonder if it's really that simple up there. So he steps out of his home and is ready and looking like a new black male. He's gonna live every moment of his life to the fullest. And boom, that's the movie. W. The moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is that life isn't just about one grand goal, okay? It's literally just live. Appreciate the small things, you know? W moral, W story, W movie, 10 out of 10, best movie.
The Bill and Coo Birds, pretty little